Well, speaking of Scottie Scheffler, all that cool stuff that we've talked about in Ace, a couple of 59 watches, Keegan trying to go low in round one for the millionth time in a row. None of it matters because Scottie Scheffler shot a 7-under, bogey-free 63. He is 3 shots off the lead. He is second in the field from tee to green. He is 39th in putting. He gained 1 stroke with the flat stick. So this tournament is officially over, and we will see you all guys next week.
It does feel that way. It was funny. I was watching his post round just comments to Kira Dixon of Golf Channel, and in his lead, did you hear his lead? Did you hear what he led with?
No, I had it on mute. I didn't hear it.
He's like, I didn't hit driver very well today.
He's such an idiot. He is such an idiot.
And you're like, come on, dude. We were talking about this off air, Rick. It's very, very difficult to. I feel like I've tried and I've like shouted it from the rooftops, but just to explain how ridiculous he is right now. I did a little count of all the scores he shot this year. In the middle of the histogram, if you will, is 68. He shot 18 68s, 8 67s, 5 66s, 7 65s, 3 64s, a 63 today, and a 62. And only 6 scores worse than 72. His shot. Yeah, do you like that?
I do. Yeah, I do a lot, actually.
12 scores of 65 or better and only 6 of 73 or worse. I feel like I'm just screaming about this stuff and people are like, I don't know. I didn't want to make it. It's like, yes, I get it.
Does he have what would be an impactful something? Is he in the midst of the longest top 12 streak since Tiger? Like, has anybody confirmed that? It's like 16 events in a row.
Well, your boy, I think it was your boy Andy Lack had something on how nobody has been this good from tee to green for not even Tiger did it for this many events in a row. I don't remember what the numbers were. I'd have to go back and look. But I mean, he has to rip off he has to either win the Open or win all the playoff events, which he might.
All of them. Could you imagine sweeping the playoff events?
Well, there's only 3, and he's going to start with a huge lead at one of them.
He's going to start with a 2-shot lead, which has been coughed up multiple times in the last handful of years.
That's true.
No, but I actually agree with you. I mean, it's not that completely unfathomable. He won 4 out of 6 starts, and he started with no leads in any of those. So.
I mean, I went back and pulled Tiger's numbers from I think it was 2006, and Rick, I swear to you, they are so similar to what Scottie's are this year. He won 2 events early in the year, top 10 at the Masters. All these different things. And the tee to green was the same. The putting, obviously Tiger's ended up better. But at the time, if you go back and look at Tiger's putting numbers in 2006 at the beginning of that season, they were pretty average. Scotty's are below average. So Tiger's were a little better, but they weren't above average for Tiger. And he ripped off 6 straight tournament wins to end that year. And I keep yelling about how that could be coming. Scottie, I don't think he's going to win 6 in a row, but he could win 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 7 or whatever. And I just feel like it bugs me when the only thing that people pay attention to is the binary wins and losses, because that's not all there is.
The obvious observation then would be, if all of that stuff is similar, the difference is, well, I don't know if that's true or not. The difference is Scottie. My original thought was the difference is Scottie is just playing significantly better competition, but strokes gained would know that. Well, hold on. Now I'm thinking through this though, because if Scottie is 1 shot better per round from tee to green than the current average PGA Tour player, that is more impressive than being 1 shot better from tee to green than the average tour player 25 years ago.
Yeah, you're comparing how good they were in their era. You're not comparing them to each other, right? Yeah. So, yeah, like if you did compare them to each other, you could make the. I'm not making this case. You could make the case.
No, say it.
That, I mean, I would no, I will make it. I will say Scottie is playing from tee to green as well as Tiger ever played. Come at me, hit me. Not literally, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know.
And it's also not unfathomable. We have seen guys do things that Tiger did in tiny little spurts. Tiger did for 20 years, right?
Yeah.
Like, so even say like when Jason Day rattled off 7 wins in 18 starts or whatever it was, 7 and 17, that was like the closest thing to something Tiger did. But Tiger also, instead of 18 months, Tiger did it for 180 months.
Well, and yeah, it takes like 7 guys to add up to what Tiger did in terms of you got to stack those streaks on top of each other. And Tiger just did it for the whole time. And the other thing that Tiger didn't get enough credit for is Scottie Scheffler's, gaining a stroke from tee to green on the best players in the world, wearing Tiger Woods' shoes and wearing and hitting Tiger Woods' clubs. Yeah. So the thing that I always say when I get popped for saying that Tiger's a little bit overrated compared to players, not overrated, but I just don't think he would have won as much in this era, but he also created this era, which he doesn't get enough credit for. So it's a little bit circular, but that's always been my argument.